We were in the knobby shop working on something. John Gaspy, who was chief, comes in. "You still interested in the job at the fire station?" I says, "Yes." Stanley turns and looks up. He says, "You better take it. I've only got about a week's worth of work left." And I wound up going there from 73 to 99. Then dropped out of full-time, went back as a call deputy chief running the Sconset crew.
Sconset, we're, like I said, we're a bunch of volunteers who were somewhat trained. We did CPR and everything. Not everybody would put on an air pack and go into a burning building. I mean, that would be stupid, but there were guys who did it. But it was really just kind of nice to know that when that horn rang or when the tone came or something, 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, you'd get up and you'd be finding your gear and you have no idea what you're going to come across, and you hope that nobody's going to be hurt or something's going to burn or anything, but you're just there to help out, whether it's just simple as getting a piece of equipment to where the fire is or hooking a hose up to a hydrant. And so there's a connection among all the firefighters, both men and women, in that unit of us being the little volunteers here that is unerasable. And I think it's still there. We don't go to fires anymore, but it was a real kind of a core of feeling like you're part of a community.
I came on as a call firefighter in Sconset December 1st, 1959. And the stories that the old timers told, before there was a fire alarm system out here, you heard the church bells ring anytime but Sunday morning. You headed for the fire station, because that's what they used for a fire alarm.
We were the first responders. We could get equipment to a fire. We knew the streets. We knew people's names. We knew the combinations to their house alarms. We knew where that they kept the spare keys. We knew which car, and we knew which person was in the house and who to call. And so it was a real nice sort of network of information that everybody just knew.
Key hanging in the outside shower. Go over by the electric meter and look under the rock that's on the ground below it and stuff like that. You never knew. And everybody had a different place for hiding keys. And it was good in a way too, because houses that I was familiar with, Rob wasn't. But he was familiar with some of them that a couple of the other guys weren't. So it really worked out good.
Well, that core went away because somebody figured out that most all of the volunteer firefighters were over the age of 65. And there was a state rule or a state law or something about required retirement at that age. And it might even be younger than that. But it was kind of overlooked because we were all out here.
It was a little bit rough. We knew it was coming with this new chief that they brought over from the Cape. In fact, I knew the law was on the books, but I thought it was only for full-time firefighters, that you had to be done the last day of the month you turned 65. December of 2015, he shut the whole Sconset crew down. Rob Benchely was the youngest one. I think he was 65 in 4 months.
We were kind of shocked to come back after January and read in the newspaper that we'd all been fired.
In fact, you were the youngest one at 65.
At 65 years old, I was the youngest one, yes.